Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the social and economic progress of India in last one decade. Our interpretation absolutely based on the basis of data revealed by different international and national organizations. The economic development in India followed socialist-inspired politicians for most of its independent history. India's per capita income increased at only around 1% annualized rate in the 3 decades after its independence. Since the mid-1980s, and effectively since 1991, more fundamental reforms happened towards open market economy, and their renewal in the 2000s. India has progressed towards a free market economy. India has achieved much in the last decades. Yet an economic deceleration in the past few years has generated worried commentaries about India's growth potential. India GDP growth rate in 2014-15 was 8%, which have been increased to 8.26% in 2015-16. Whereas, from 2016-17 to 2019-20, GDP growth rates are 7.04%, 6.12% and 4% respectively, declining downward. India has possibly performed the worst in 2020-21. India's gross domestic product, GDP, contracted 7.3%. While India's GDP growth went down from 8% to -7% in 5 years, Bangladesh's growth rates have been restricted 7.3% to 4.2%. Even in the pandemic year, not only Bangladesh, countries like Nigeria, 2.2%, Tanzania, Kenya, 1.9%, and Sri Lanka, 2.3%, are showing stable positive growth rate. Inflation is the rate at which the value of a currency is falling and, consequently, the general level of prices for goods and services is rising. India inflation rate for 2020-21 is projected up to 5.1%. Inflation rate in India averaged 6.02% from 2012 until 2021, reaching an all-time high of 10% in 2012-13 and a record lowest rate 3.4% for the year 2017-18. Per capita income helps to determine the average per person income to evaluate the standard of living for a population. India's per capita gross domestic product in 2020-21 dropped 8.7%, while it was 23.2% during the year 2010 and 14.38% in the year 2017. India's per capita income stands at $1,947, which is $280 less than that of Bangladesh, with the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent lockdown. In 2007, the per capita income of Bangladesh was half of that of India. Along with Bangladesh and China, other countries like Sri Lanka, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Bhutan, Namibia are much ahead than India in per capita GDP. Criteria for assessing the development of a country, not economic growth alone. The Multidimensional Poverty Index, MPI, identifies multiple deprivations at the household and individual level in health, education and standard of living. It reveals who is poor and how they are poor. In the recent years, India emerged as the country with the highest rate of poverty reduction. In 2019, the Global Multidimensional Poverty Index reported that India lifted 271 million citizens out of poverty between 2006 and 2016. Contrast this with the situation in 2020. The highest global poverty increase happened in India. India has not counted its poor since 2011, but the United Nations estimated the number of poor in the country to be 364 million in 2019, or 28% of the population, and India ranked 62nd among 107 countries with an MPI score of 0.123 as per Global MPI 2020. This means, India is back in a situation to be called a country of mass poverty after 45 years. Along with BRICS countries like South Africa, 3.4%, Brazil, 3.8%, China, 3.9%, other countries like Sri Lanka, 2.9%, Gabon 14.8%, Congo 24.3%, and Bangladesh 24.6% have low multidimensional poverty than India. The Human Development Index (HDI) is a summary measure of average achievement in key dimensions of human development: a long and healthy life, being knowledgeable, and have a decent standard of living. India dropped one spot to 131 among 189 countries in the 2019-20 Human Development Index, according to a report released by the United Nations Development Programme. Norway topped in human development. India's Human Development Index value for 2019-20 is 0.645, which put it in the medium human development category. India had positioned same 131 rank in 2015 in this index. Sri Lanka, Thailand, China, Maldives, Vietnam, and African countries like Libya, South Africa, Egypt, and Gabon, among others, were high human development countries. India, Bhutan, Namibia, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Pakistan were ranked among countries with medium human development. Between 2013 and 2019, India's Human Development Index value increased only 0.091, whereas Bangladesh increased 0.117, and Bhutan increased 0.116 Human Development Index value. The Global Hunger Index is a tool for comprehensively measuring and tracking hunger at global, regional, and national levels. Global Hunger Index scores are based on the values of four component indicators: undernourishment, child wasting, child stunting, and child mortality. Based on the values of the four indicators, the Global Hunger Index determines hunger on a 100-point scale where 0 is the best possible score and 100 is the worst. Each country's Global Hunger Index score is classified by severity, from low to extremely alarming. India's Global Hunger Index rank falling from 55 in 2014 to 94th in 2021, and stands together with Sudan among 107 countries, and much behind than Gabon, Namibia, Nepal, Bangladesh, Kenya, Pakistan, and Congo in seriously hunger category. The situation is grim and the country is battling widespread hunger. Between 2014 and 2021, India's Global Hunger Index value highly decreased to 9.4, worst ever than Congo, value decreased to 7.9, Pakistan's 5.5, Namibia's 2.2, Ethiopia's 1.8, Bangladesh's 1.3, and Sudan's 1.2. Indians are unhappier than most of their South Asian neighbors, including the citizens of Pakistan, according to the World Happiness Report 2021. Finland topped in the index, followed by Denmark as per the report. The happiness report has primarily been based on GDP per capita, healthy life expectancy, generosity, social support, freedom, and the perception of corruption. The 2021 World Happiness Report looked at the relationship between people's well-being and COVID-19. It includes two different rankings. One is based only on the 2020 survey, and the other on surveys between 2018 and 2020. In the second ranking, India's rank has deteriorated over the years. Starting with rank 111 in 2013, it has consistently been going down and was a dismal 139 in the 2021 report, a dip of 25%. Whereas, India's neighbors like China ranked on 84th, Nepal ranking 87th, the Maldives 89th, Pakistan 105th, Sri Lanka 129th, Bangladesh 101st, and Afghanistan 149th, and African countries like Uganda 119th and Kenya 121st are much happier than India. While India and Pakistan's rank moving down 28th and 24th place respectively from the year 2013 to the year 2021, Nepal moving up to 48th place from 135th to 87th happiest country. The Quality of Life Index presented here is based on 8 indices: purchasing power, safety, healthcare, cost of living, property price to income ratio, traffic commute time, pollution, climate. Based on these indices, the country with the highest quality of life is Switzerland. India's rank has deteriorated over the years. Rank in 2013 was 42nd, just above the Greece, and was much ahead than Brazil, China, Pakistan. It has consistently been going down and stands at 63rd out of 83 countries, just below Pakistan, 61, and Brazil, 62, in 2021. GDP and other economic measurements do not fully reflect current state of affairs and future development potential. Based on 127 quantitative data indicators, the Global Sustainable Competitiveness Index evaluates performance across the themes that define national competitiveness are natural capital, resource efficiency and intensity, intellectual and innovation capital, social cohesion, governance. Sweden is the leading country in Global Sustainable Competitiveness Index. China is amongst the leading nations among Asian nations when it comes to intellectual capital and investments. Some of the nominally poorest countries like Bangladesh, Kenya, Fiji, Maldives, Gabon are ranked considerably higher than their current GDP would indicate, reflecting the potential for sustainable future development compared to India. Between 2013 and 2020, India's Global Sustainable Competitiveness Index score increased only 3.46, whereas Maldives 14.81, Fiji 13.95, Kenya 9.42, Gabon 5.59, and Bangladesh 4.19 promptly increased in GSCI score. The Global Democracy Ranking measures the quality of democracy using some political dimension, civil liberties, gender political equality, press freedom, transparency and alternation of power. India slipped 2 places to 53rd position and stands along with the democratically boosting countries, like Bulgaria, 52nd, Tunisia, 54th, Philippines, 55th, Namibia, 58th, and Ghana, 59th, in the 2020 Democracy Index's global ranking, according to the Economist Intelligence Unit, which said the democratic backsliding by authorities and crackdowns on civil liberties has led to a further decline from a peak of 7.92 in 2014 to 6.61 in 2020, and its global ranking slipped from 27th to 53rd. Though India's neighbouring country are lag behind in rank, but democratic score of Sri Lanka 0.45, Bangladesh 0.21, and Nepal 0.45 have been increased gradually. India has been ranked very low at 76th place out of 82 countries on a new Social Mobility Index 2020, compiled by the WEF on the basis of 5 key dimensions like access, quality and equity in health and education, technology, work opportunities and work conditions, and social protection and inclusive institutions. The Global Competitiveness Index integrates the macroeconomics and the micro-business aspects of competitiveness into a single index. The 64-nation list was led by Switzerland. Among the BRICS nations, India is ranked 42nd, second after China, followed by Russia, Brazil, and South Africa. India, despite its poor World Bank Ease of Doing Business ranking of 142 in 2014, it had dramatically improved its ranking to 63rd, but it still continued to be 9th in the FDI sweepstakes. Travel and trade have happened in conjunction since medieval times. Countries that have stronger passports have a more conducive business environment. The strength of a passport is defined as the countries to which holders are eligible to travel without a visa. As per the Passport Index 2021, the strength of the Indian passport has weakened considerably in the last decade. India slipped 9 places on the list, from 74 in 2013 to 84 in 2021, worse than African countries like Namibia, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Ghana, Gabon, and Rwanda.
If you like this video, please subscribe our channel.